Hello, just wanted to do a quick recap of my trade today. But before I do that, I want to show you that this is the account that is live that I got approved the other day. These are the two. I will hopefully do it tomorrow. We'll get them approved as well. So then I can trade with 3 accounts. And these are the 50K accounts. So I took a trade on this account. As you can see, it's $800 less. So I'll show you how I lost a trade today. Okay, I took a PM trade today, which was here around 2:30. Quite funny trade, honestly. Right before the macro. Right before the... Let me go to the 1-minute chart. So today, I took a trade in my car where it was around here, right before the macro. This happened to me right before the macro. Here. Okay, I was zoomed in on the chart like this. I did 2 contracts here. My stop was right about here. Not even here, just a little bit up actually. This was my stop. 10-point stop. I entered here because of this inverse fair value gap. And then my target was this low, sorry, this fair value gap over here, which was still open. Over here, this was my target. I had opened 2 contracts, meaning I had risked around... I think I had opened 4 contracts, yeah. Because I was risking $800. And then 4 contracts, I was risking $800 for $3,000. And it just did that to me. I actually recorded it and I posted a video on that. So what happened was I did not look into a 5-minute chart when I was doing it. I should have looked into that. If I had, I would have just put my stop here somewhere. So that would have been better. And then I would have taken the trade. But it's okay. So going into the trade, what I was thinking was that we have a lot of sell side liquidity hanging around here, all of this. And we were taking all the buy side liquidity one by one. So I saw this fair value gap here. And I was like, okay, I think we can just go into this guy here. Not this fair value gap, sorry. I have to go in down to a 5-minute chart. Where is it? Yeah, 5-minute chart. Yeah. This fair value gap over here. I just put I entered the trade a little bit low because I was like, it might not come back up. So I put the trade here. It actually went up and stopped me. Stopped me out and goes down again. So if you look at into the 1-minute chart, here, oh, I don't know why it's moving again and again, bro. This was my stop. This was my entry, I think. Yeah, this was my entry. Okay, it was a 12 point. Okay. This was my trade. So I was looking at this fair value gap here, because the reason for looking at this fair value gap was there were two fair value gaps. We took out liquidity. There was an SMT with ES here. Let me point that out as well. An SMT with ES. We disrespected these two fair value gaps. We did a break of structure here. And then I was like, okay, I can enter this fair value gap. If only I had taken it up until here, I would have saved, but I did not. I put my stop here and I got stopped out a little bit up than there. Okay. And then right as it stopped me when I was making the video, it just went in and hit my TP. I'm just sad that I should have put my stop somewhere here, but other than that, the trade was A plus. No regret. It was an SMT, break of structure, a fair value gap. I entered correctly. My target was amazing. Just I should have been more generous. I should have done a 20-point stop. Well, this happens when you do more lot size, you know. My lot size were 4, so I didn't want to lose a lot of money, so I just did this. And then I got stopped out. Other than that, good setup. Everything went well. I was taking this trade because it was the PM session. Let me point out some other conferences that I was looking at around here and here. I was also looking at this fair value gap. So not this one, no, this one. This was the first presented fair value gap, but it didn't give me any entry, so I was just ignoring it at that point, honestly, because it was not aligning with all my ideas. Yeah, this trade, and then I took one trade in the morning, which was also really good. I entered here. I used a 5-minute chart around here. I entered here. No, I didn't enter there. I entered below there. Let me find the executions. I don't know if I can. Oh, this is just my paper trading account, which I used like a month ago, probably. Let me see. So yeah, see, I lost like around $800 here. I don't know why it does not show it at the end of the day. Anyways, I entered here. Let me just point it out again. My target was this, which never got hit, and my stop was above the CE of. I only did one contract above the CE of this guy, this fair value gap, consequent encroachment, you call it, right about here, and then it never actually went down, so I closed my trade around here. Let me show you where I closed my trade, because I made around $500, so I closed my trade around here because it was coming back up. I closed my trade here. Yeah, if I had waited, it would have gone into the evening and would have just hit my TP, but I tried to trade in here, but didn't go as planned. Oh, that is also the reason I have more than $800 is 326, which is because of the previous trade that I took. So these two trades, I like this one. I should have just closed it at 40 points. I don't know why I did wait for it. And then for this one, it just should have two things to learn. I should have made enough margin for the trade, and here I should have just closed the trade. But it's okay. That's how we learn. For tomorrow, though, let's see what we have for tomorrow. We have a 2-day opening here. Let's go to the hourly chart. Let's go to 4 hours. I don't see anything good, honestly. Let's see what happens at night. It can come back around here, but for our daily targets, I'm looking to see if it will hold this fair value gap over here. If it holds it, that would be great. Then we are looking for bearish values. Otherwise, we have a relative equal size over here, which can be our next target. Not much to enter. We would have to see what happens tomorrow. Okay. Me personally, I think I would see a retracement here. Somewhere around here in the optimal trade entry, it aligns with this breaker. So I might see that. Look at this. Okay. Thank you.